Hey my people, and welcome back to another quest with me, Kyla. And if you're new, hi, stay. We want you here in the questing family. I have some updates for you. First of all, I didn't post last week because I was working on the How I Edit Part 2 video. Unfortunately, it didn't come together. I didn't like it. I wasn't proud of it, and I don't want to post it if I'm not proud of it and I don't think it's quality. So I didn't. Second, I want to talk about upload schedule. I'm planning on uploading every Friday around 12 PST unless something like last week happens. If I do feel motivated and want to post a second video, I'm thinking Sunday mornings. I want to hear from you. If you'd answer in the poll and tell me if you'd be interested in that, that'd be great. So let me know. That How I Edit Part 2 is coming, but it's a little further down the line now because I gotta film it again because I wasn't happy with how it turned out. So it's coming, I promise. And that's all the Davinci stuff, but it will happen. In today's video, we are talking about the fact that I challenged myself through all of April to reduce my refined sugar intake. Before I get into all that though, I want to remind you I am not a professional. I'm not someone who's telling you how to diet. I'm not telling you none of that. This is just something I did personally. Now, back March 31st, the reason I decided to do it was I was thinking about when I felt healthier. Because at the end of March, I wasn't feeling my healthiest. I wasn't feeling my best. Considering everything going on in the world, I wanted to really bring my health game in. You know what I mean? Get it back, really work on myself so I felt great, was getting in shape, all that. When looking back, I remembered in my early 20s, mid 20s, the times that I probably felt my healthiest were when I wasn't consuming as much sugar as I was about a month ago. I did set some guidelines, not restrictions. Like if I wanted a brownie, I ate a brownie. If I wanted a spirited beverage, I had a spirited beverage. But I did give myself some guidelines, which was following serving sizes, which is just about portion control and something I'm trying to get better at, along with reducing the sugar in my diet. Truly, that's just something I want to be better at. Give my body delicious fuel, but the right amount of fuel for my personal body and metabolism. Second, that I only use natural sweeteners. And those were really the only two guidelines I followed. And things I do aside from that is I drink a lot of water, I work out 5 times a week. Those are things I was already doing, but I need to make a change to really feel healthier. And a lot of that was what I was eating, right? It's 80% diet, 20% exercise, right? That's a thing that they say out loud in the world, but it's real. For me, it's real. I knew that going in that I would need to change my diet if I really wanted to feel healthier. The other big challenge is sleep. I'm not good at sleep, so that's something I'm working on as well. Anyway, so those were kind of the guidelines I had. That's what was happening. Now, did I stick to it? Did I have sugar? What happened? You might want to know. Did I give up on day 3? These are all questions that are valid and important, and I understand why you want to know. I'm going to ask you to wait till the end of the video to find out how I did. And I'm going to ask you to subscribe. Become part of our little questing family here. We empower each other through our quest. That's what this community is about. And good vibes, all that. That's what we're here for. So join. Hit that button. Come hang out all the time. It's free and it doesn't hurt. I don't think. I hope not. But every time I've done it, it's been really easy. Hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that little thumbs up button if you like this video and find yourself enjoying it. And then hit that notification bell so you know when I upload on Friday, exactly when that video comes up. You just go to the little notification bell, go to all, and if I end up posting bonus videos, do all those things. Now, let's answer if I stuck with it. How do I feel now? All those big, important questions that come with a challenge. First, we're gonna hop back to the beginning of April. We're gonna take you through the journey just a little bit. I tried to get a clip from every day. I also added a couple recipes in there, things that I found and enjoyed. There were a couple things I did enjoy with reducing my sugar intake. So let's go back to the beginning of April.
To say you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be.
All right, coming to you barefaced because I'm in the middle of working out. But I realized trying to get a clip every day, as you know, for the no sugar journey I'm on, challenge, 30 days, reduce sugar, whatever we're calling this. Today is April 6th, Monday, April 6th, and it's been 5 days. I found it pretty easy to reduce the sugar in my diet. The only sugar that I have had, I wanted sugar that occurs naturally in the world, so I've had some honey. Just want to say, for the 6th day of doing this, it's really not that bad, but I will say it is hard not to eat chocolate. I love chocolate so much. Oh well, it's okay. I feel healthier, and that is what matters.
Come on, listen to me. I've tried so many.
Today is April 12th, but I really want to do a quick reduce sugar check-in because we're 12 days in. Honestly, I do feel a little better not consuming sugar like I was. So that's something to take account of. Also, I'll show you how to make that Dalgona coffee, but I'm using something else. I'm perfecting it throughout this month for sure. I'm not using sugar. That whipped coffee though, the texture, it is delicious. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's good.
Don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7.
Something I want to show you guys is how I make chia seed pudding. If you have chia seeds, or next time you go out, make a priority to get them. It's a great way to have something other than, pudding. I didn't realize how good chia seeds were for you. Straight up, I didn't. And I started looking into alternative desserts when going into this refined sugar thing. And one dessert that came up that I knew was going to be something I might be interested was chia seed pudding. And honestly, it's delicious. You can make the pudding, set it, have it for about a week, take portions out, and then eat it throughout the week. And it's really simple. Honestly, it takes about 10 minutes. I didn't realize how easy it was, and when I did, I felt silly. We have a bunch of these handy dandy mason jars, so I grabbed one of these. You need a lid too. Things you'll need. You can literally just do it with chia seeds and water, but I like to have a little flavor first. So I grabbed my chia seeds and a little vanilla extract. Now you can add cocoa powder. There's so many recipes. You can look them up, figure it out. It's really easy. Vanilla, chia seeds, and milk. You can do it with water too. I make oat milk and then just use that oat milk. Also in a mason jar. I feel like a hipster. I'm not, but it makes me feel that. So I don't know how much oat milk I have. I'm gonna find out, because I'm gonna use the rest of it and make a new batch. It's been a couple days. 3 tablespoons of my chia seeds. And then I'm going to dump my milk in. I'll show you. I'm gonna dump my milk in there. And got them happening. Then you want to add in your vanilla. And I just do a capful because I'm lazy. This is more for flavor than anything, so it just depends on exactly how much extract flavor you like, unless you're using vanilla paste. And then you want to mix. This is the key part. You want to mix, 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 and you don't want any seeds that are not mixed. So this is the part that always takes me a while, because sometimes they'll stick in the bottom of this, and then I'll have a problem. I'll have to go in and mix them. Okay, so I'm gonna let them hang out for a minute, and then I'll come back and stir a little more. So I was doing some dishes, and while I did the dishes, I was letting this chia seed do its thing. And I will get you the right ratio, but because I feel like the ratio is a little off. So I will figure out what the ratio is. I think maybe it's 3 tablespoons to a half cup. I think that's it. So I added a little bit more because you want these seeds to expand and fill all the space and suck up all the liquid. So if you're getting liquid on the very top, that means you probably don't have enough seeds in there. So I put a little bit more in, but basically you want to stir so you don't get any caught in the bottom that aren't soaking up any liquid. So if you don't do that, you will run into an issue. So make sure you are mixing all the seeds. That's why I like doing it in something clear rather than not clear. So if you can pick up a couple mason jars, I highly recommend. But this looks real good. It smells like vanilla to me. And then that will be ready to go. Honestly, I could eat it right now, but I like it a little more set. So I will usually put it in the fridge for a little longer and call it ready. If you're wondering where I got this shirt, go check out the healthier brownie bake that I did. I talk about this shirt in that video if you're wondering. If you're here and you've seen the brownie video, I'm doing this on the same day. Clearly, you take a portion out, you can dress it up with some cinnamon, put a little honey on it. You could just have this, put berries. There's so many recipes. I will link a couple down below. I really just take this out, usually put some blueberries or raspberries in it, maybe put a smidge of honey over it, like a 1/4 teaspoon, and to me it's delightful and it adds a lot. I try not to eat too many of these because it's a lot of one thing. I try not to consume too much of one thing. So this will usually last me an entire week. Make sure the lid's on there tight. Ta-da! Another thing I want to throw into this video, things I make and that are versatile, great for baking, great for having no sugar, is making your own oat milk. I didn't realize how easy this was or how affordable this was until I started doing it myself. Yeah, all you're gonna need is cold water. Should be cold, it makes it less slimy. You'll need oats, a pinch of salt. Equipment wise, you'll need a blender, some kind of cheesecloth or thin tea towel, and something to catch your oat milk and then put your oat milk in for a container. This whole process takes me about 10 minutes. The hardest part is honestly cleaning out the cheesecloth or the tea towel when you're done with it, I think. If you want to know why I'm wearing the shirt and what's happening, you can check that out in the oat cookie video that I've released. But I'm doing this between baking that. That's how easy those cookies are to make, I'm just saying. Okay, we have this blender that has measuring, so I'm gonna put 6 cups of water in here. The ratio of water to oat is 1/4 cup of oats to 1 cup of water. So I'm gonna do all 6, 1.5 cups of oats. That's what I need. So that's my ratio. If you want a thicker oat milk, you can put more oats in. If you want to be sweet, you can add maple syrup. If you want sweetness and the thickness a little bit, you can add dates. That also works. I don't do all that. I keep it simple. Water, oats, and salt. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. And to me, there's a nice oat flavor, and that's what I want. And I want something more than just water to put on cereal or to put in my coffee. Just gives it that little bit of oat flavor. Oh, 6 cups of water, 1.5 cups of oats. And a pinch of salt. I literally take a pinch, sprinkle it in there, maybe a smidge more because it's more than the original recipe. Don't forget your lid. You will be sad. We all have that story of how someone forgot a lid on the blender and it went everywhere. So don't forget your lid. 30 seconds of blend. Mixture should look like these. Okay, now we're gonna strain it through the cloth. So this process, because I did 6 cups, yields about 5 cups of oat milk. I usually let it sit for a second and get the sediment down to the bottom from the oats, because no matter what, you're going to get those little tiny fibers. It depends on your blender, but you'll get them, so be aware of that. Now you need a container to store your oat milk in. This is my hipster container I got at Target, and it works great. I only got one. This lasts me about a week usually. Sometimes I'll have to do 2 batches in a week, but it just depends on how much oat milk you have. You might want to get the gallon sized if you want that, or use an old gallon jug. We just don't have them. Now I've given it a minute. I'm just gonna pour it on in. So you can see at the bottom, this stuff has just got a little bit of oat sediment in it, so I'm not gonna pour that in there because it will just end up on the bottom of this container. And that is how you make your own oat milk. As I said, you can add those things. This is what I do. It's really easy and takes me about 10 minutes in total. I would recommend trying this out if you want an affordable way to do it, or you don't have oat milk, or you don't want to buy $3 to $5 half gallons of oat milk. This is great, simple, easy, and it lasts about a week, I guess. I mean, I try and only make what I'm gonna go through in a week. That's your bonus oat milk recipe. I have to say, the big win in this entire thing has been finding healthier desserts. That's been a fun challenge for me. I miss doing that 70s baking series, but I've really enjoyed kind of playing with ingredients and finding a way to make things that are healthier, taste good, without a ton of sugar. I didn't think I'd like it, but honestly, like those, I made brownies, I've made those oat cookies, I've made banana bread, all things that I like. Genuinely, the flavor is enjoyable for me and something I will continue to make and eat. Let's get to what you're really here for, and that is the update of how everything went down. So, did I make it through all of April without any refined sugar? Truth is, I did not make it all the way through. And what happened was we were having a Eat Like Kids weekend, and I picked up some ice cream. It was the Nix ice cream, which is a pretty healthy ice cream. The texture's super light and fluffy. It is delicious, still refined sugar in it. And I had that over the course of the weekend, and I don't regret it. It was yummy, it was tasty, it was something new. The key is that I'm not gonna have it every weekend like that. And I really enjoyed it, and it was kind of fun to have some ice cream, you know, for the first time in a while, and healthier, less calorie dense. I didn't make it all the way through. There were 2 days where I did have some refined sugar, and I lived to tell the tale. I also had spirited beverages throughout this. That was something I didn't really limit. I don't drink a lot anyway, so for me that wasn't a big deal to have that throughout the month. And I had sauces and stuff, but that was paying attention as well to serving sizes. That was something I really focused on. Those were things I did not limit myself on. Just to put that out there. I didn't consider that part of the guideline, even though there are sugars in all those things, of course, but you're not taking away my hot sauce. And sometimes those have sugar in them, and you're not taking it away, so there you go. The other question is, am I gonna stick with this? And the answer is yes, I am. I'm going to stick with this. I knew that this would probably happen because back in my early 20s when I stopped having, you know, chocolate every night, a little bit of chocolate or some kind of sugar every night, I realized that I didn't really need it and I stopped craving it. So instead, I have alternatives. All those videos linked, you can check out. For example, if I want something sweet at the end of the night, I usually have a serving size of applesauce with some blueberries in it, cinnamon on top, cocoa nibs, not chocolate chips, but like cocoa nibs in it. Mix that, eat that. That's delicious, and it fills that sweet tooth need I have, but also I like it. I enjoy it. It's light, it's not gonna weigh me down. I am focusing on fueling my body with the right amount of food for my body and nutritionally dense foods that I enjoy. Now, every once in a while, am I gonna have a brownie or a piece of cake or whatever? Yeah, or a spirited beverage, yes. But it's just being aware of how much I'm eating. And that has been really the piece I've been focusing on and has been going far better. In addition, I've been working on what exercise makes me feel healthier, feels better. I will link MadFit down below. I find her workouts are the best for me personally. If you want to check out a YouTube fitness person, I love her workouts. I honestly don't really listen to them. I just kind of put them on, blast music, and pop through workouts and really pay attention to my form because I want to have good form and build muscle. Yeah, I'm really glad I decided to do this at the end of it all. I don't miss having that chocolate every night. Honestly, I put that bag of chocolate in the cabinet and haven't thought about it since. And here we are a month and a half later. Today is May 19th and I really haven't thought about it. For me, it was easy to just kind of put it somewhere and not think about it. And I have had a couple brownies in the past month and a half. Yes, the applesauce ones, but other than that, we made the Ghirardelli ones. I had a couple. and I'm not mad about it. So it's about balance, right? It's about what's sustainable for you and your diet. And for me, it's really thinking about fuel. I am not going to talk about how my body has changed to feel healthier. I can tell because my body is reacting in a positive way. I'm really glad I did this. For me, this is sustainable and I feel better. I feel healthier. I am excited to work out, genuinely. I think I found workouts that challenge me every time and challenge my mind as well as my body. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself, the ones who are living with you, or virtually you're connecting with people and just taking care of each other, because right now that's what we got to do. I hope you're being safe if you are going out because your state has reopened it all, and still, you know, following the guidelines and social distancing and all that stuff. I'm just hoping you guys stay healthy out there. That's what I want. I want everyone to be okay. That's what we need right now. Don't forget to do all the things that are gonna pop up on the screen here. I'd really appreciate, become part of our questing family. Truly, it would mean a lot to me, and I want you here. I really do. This is a place where I'm trying to be a better person every day, and I like to share those quests with you guys. Thank you for hanging out today. Again, I hope you are well. I really, really do. And taking care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one. So let's go back to May. Let's go back to May. No.